Hey y'all, it's Bitty Boo. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this stuff going around has made people flipping crazy. They're crazy. Hey everybody. Evening, Eva. Hey Detroit. Oh my lands. Today. Hey D-Day. Today was the weirdest day I have ever seen in my life. I had to go take my niece to get her some groceries. I take her to town to get her some groceries. People were fighting over toilet paper, y'all. Freaking toilet paper. And I'm looking at them. And maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. I was standing in line. And these people were fighting over toilet paper. And my exact words was, how stupid is this? I was talking to the people, other people in there, but I was talking fairly loud. I'll admit I did not talk with a low voice. I said it loud enough for the idiots that were fighting to hear me. I said, here they are fighting over toilet paper. I said, you see, the only things in their buggies is toilet paper, Clorox wipes, and hand sanitizer. I said, you don't see any food. None whatsoever. Just toilet paper and sanitizer. And the lady looked at me and she said, well, what do you mean about the food? I said, well, shit, I'm going to tell y'all my exact words. And I was loud when I said it. I said, well, shit. They ain't going to have to worry about it. So toilet paper is going to be useless. And it says I'm disconnected. Anyway, one of the people behind the counter busted out laughing and he said, she's speaking the truth. Well, after these two morons get through fighting over toilet paper, because they've heard what I said, they start going getting food. Hey, Shaky. Love you too. I mean, it's obvious, people. If you ain't got food in your house, you ain't going to have to worry about pooping. Because you ain't going to have nothing in your stomach to poop. Hey, Cheryl. People are nuts. They're nuts. I mean, lands. And Rick started laughing. He said, well, you come home with 4 rolls of toilet paper. I said, yeah. And he goes, hey, Thomas, how you feeling? He goes, well, so you was one of them toilet paper hoarders too? I said, no. I said, I only got 4 little rolls. I said, we've got cases up in the loft over at the cabin. But I said, we have food. We have food stored. I said, we've got food stored. I ain't worried about the potty paper. And I said, besides that, I said, shoot, I said, I'm not too good to take one of my old shirts that's all stained up or an old sock that's all stretched out and wipe my butt and throw it in a bucket of water, clean that sucker out, wash it good, and reuse it. I don't get it. But yet they had no food at all. Yeah, my internet's screwing up. We've got 5 more cases of the coronavirus. Oop, I'm probably going to get knocked out tonight here in Oklahoma. So, no, I'm not going to the meetup because, no. Hey, Frank and Tina. But I'm not going to end up going to the meetup. I think the shindig is even called off. So, yeah. Oh, honey, all of our kids, basketball. Well, basketball season's over, but softball season, everything, track, everything's canceled. There's a good possibility since spring break is next week, there's a good possibility there will not be no school after that. They'll be doing it online. They was talking about all sorts of deals going, all sorts of meetups that was supposed to be happening has been being called off. So I'm thinking that the shindig may be called off too. You might already check into it. Oh, I'm staying home, staying safe. I took her to get her groceries. Y'all want to see what my preps consisted of today? I will gladly show y'all my preps that I bought today. And you're probably going to laugh. The Deep South was canceled. I figure the shindig will be too. I honestly figure it will be. But I'll show y'all what I prepped because I have food. I mean, I probably have enough food to get us through a year. Probably. But I'll show you what I have added to my collection. come on. Now, Rick says I went overboard, but I don't think I did. Because I calculated how many people's in the house. And of course, I still have a few things. So, one thing I got is allergy relief. I got 4 boxes of that, and I think I have like four or 5 boxes back yonder. Then I got this, which is mucus relief. In other words, Mucinex. There's 3. 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 of those. Then I got the kind I have to take because of my blood pressure. Got 3 of those. Since I have a bad ticker, I got my chewable aspirins. I've got 3 more of those. I got that. There's 3 of those. Of course, there's only 14 tablets in each box. I got some of this. I got some of this. I got some of this. Gotta have antacid. And I got pain reliever to help with fevers. I got pain reliever for the grandbabies. And you know, you got to rotate. Hey, I may open an infirmary. You got to rotate taking stuff for fever, right? So we got ibuprofen. Oh, more antacid. More regular aspirins. Now I just know that there ain't gonna be nothing left on the shelves if crap happens. Oh, I bought some pain reliever PM. And cough drops. I've got 15 packages. And hold on, that ain't it. Let me get it. Oh, there they are. I bought the daytime, a bottle for each one of us. There's 4 of us, so there's 4 bottles. And 4 bottles of the nighttime. So, and that's not counting my stuff I have back there. But I just know, no wonder Oklahoma, but nobody was buying medications. The only thing they was worried about was alcohol, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and Clorox wipes. Hey, Bonnie, how are you, hon? They get this crap. What are they going to do? How are they going to treat themselves? For one, how are they going to eat? So, but Lord knows, Lord, they got to wipe their butt and wipe stuff down. Oh, now I did buy 4 cans of this at Dollar Tree. Everything I got was from Dollar Tree, except for the big bottles of NyQuil. I spent $44 at Dollar Tree. I spent $32 at Dollar General buying this type of stuff. Hey, Stella. And plus, I had some food in my cart. I didn't have a lot. I just thought I'll just pick up a couple of things. But y'all, fighting over potty paper. I mean, come on. It was so bad at Dollar General. They took all the potty paper, put it behind the counter, and was letting people buy it 2 deals at a time. Oh, I'll show you what I did pick up at Dollar Tree, too. I did pick up a couple of them. But I ain't going to sell my potty paper. I cannot believe they're fighting over crap paper. But yet, they don't give a darn about food. Well, you ain't going to have to worry about crap paper if you don't have food, because you ain't going to have to worry about crapping. Oh, and another thing I stocked up on because, well, I have an awesome doctor. And I told her a while back, I said I'd like to get some albuterol and keep it where I can get me a deal of it every month. She said, well, are you needing it every month? I said, no, but I said, I sure need it when flu and cold and flu season comes, because I said, I always catch pneumonia if I don't have it. So she knows I can't afford to go buy everything at once. So I get to buy my albuterol for my breathing machine once a month. So I have 12 little boxes of albuterol. So if something happens and I have to treat somebody with the breathing treatment, I got them taken care of. I do not have an oxygen mask, but I do have a CPAP machine that if worse comes to worse, I can force air into them with that CPAP machine. So but I'm working on getting one of those, what do you call them? They're the little machines that makes their own oxygen. Something gin something. I would like to have one for my preps. Period. No, I have not stocked up on smokes. There's a reason. Because I want to quit smoking. And if I'm forced to do it, I'll do it. If I can't get to town to get it, I have to quit. There is a method to my madness. Exactly, Angie. Exactly. And that one room that I had for a craft room, I'm going to build it into a sick room. If somebody's sick, they're going to that room. Not, I mean, I can't totally quarantine it, but, and if we're all sick at the same time, we're just ill. So, yeah, I picked up, well, this is what I picked up as far as TP goes, y'all. I'm such a hoarder. 2 little 4-packs. Because, like I said, if worse comes to worse, I wasn't going to be greedy and keep it from other people. And, but I'm going to turn it into the sick room. If something happens, it's going to be the sick room. That way, I only have one room to keep people in, and oh, wow. Well, the government wasn't taking it all here. That was crazy people. But I have antibiotics stored up. Yes, I use the fish antibiotics. It'll be easier for me to wipe down one room than it is the whole blame house. Yep. If somebody gets sick, they ain't going to want to smell that cigarette smoke. Because if they're fighting to breathe, they ain't going to want to fight for cigarettes through cigarette smoke. So it'll force me to quit. There's a reason to my madness. In a way, if this crap happens, it'll help me out. But in another way, I'm going to be a bitch. The only updates that I have, she said that she had to have her internet turned off. She'd text me on her phone. She had said she'd had to have her internet turned off because she couldn't afford it. The I asked her about, making a video for y'all to let her know, to let everybody knows how she's doing. But she's made up her mind. She's wanting to try to do the supplement thing to kill out the cancer. She doesn't want chemo. She wants to fight it as natural as possible. So I don't know what all she's going through. I don't know what all she's getting. I hadn't got to talk to her much because she don't have internet. Oh, wow, burn a bay leaf. Cool. Now, there is one thing I did get for my preps. I got me a colloidal silver machine. So I will be making my own colloidal silver because guess what? There's the flu. It cures all sorts of stuff. You just got to be careful on how much you take. Do not drink a quart a day like that one dude was drinking because he turned into a Smurf. So, but as of my machine should be here Friday or Saturday. She's taking meds. I don't know what kind of meds it is. It's something that she's going through. I don't know, Bonnie. It's some sort of medicine, some sort of supplements. But it's a more natural, it doesn't have the key, it's not the chemo. Does that make sense? She's trying to explain it to me, but it went over my head. But she was talking about something and it kind of went over my head because I was like, I don't know. Now, see, on mine, they went in, they cut me open, they got that crap out, and I didn't have to worry about it. Hey, Dad Perfect, 123. I just have to go every year and make sure I'm still cancer free. Or I'm supposed to go every year. I don't. I do good to go about every 5 years. Yep. You can get it over the counter. Yep. I forgot what else it's supposed to do. That lysine. But it's for something else. That's supposed to be good for shingles. That's what it's supposed to be good for because I was taking it when I had the shingles and it helped. It helped. Trust me, it helped. But I will be making colloidal silver. But colloidal silver has also been known to kill cancer. So I'm going to make some colloidal silver and I'm going to send it to Casey, and hopefully it'll help her. And I'm going to be making sure Miss Amanda drinks the colloidal silver too. But the colloidal silver has that antibacterial, shoot, I can't remember. But when I come across that, I was like, holy crap. So I'm going to be making it. I'm going to be taking it. Some sort of doctor, Jeffrey. I don't know what doctor, but it's some sort of doctor. Because she didn't want to take chemo. I'm not sure what kind of doctor it was. I don't know if it's her I don't know if it's, I guess it's best, it has to be the cancer doctor, but she has breast cancer. And it's I can't remember the name of it, but it's very aggressive. No, not a chiropractor. Oncologist. That sounds like it. That's that sounds more like it, Amy Lynn. I don't do good with those big names, but I know what a chiropractor is. Jeffrey trying to throw me there. He trying to keep me on my toes. I don't know. It's whatever a cancer doctor is. But my regular doctor, he did mine. He was a family doctor, surgeon, blah, blah, blah. So he just went in there and yanked everything out, got rid of it, and I'm all right. Oncology. Well, that'll be what it's whatever her doctor is. Oh no, son, sorry. Well, see, I just lost one of my other friends Sunday. We lost him to cancer. So, but man, he fought it. He fought it. He had cancer 15 or 20 years ago. And he was in remission. And then that crap came back 6 months ago. If it's been 6 months, it might have been November that he found out that it came back, and we lost him Sunday. Now that was hard because I don't know. He must have always felt, because he was always sending me something goofy. He knew when I was having a bad day. If I hadn't even talked to him, somehow that boy knew that I was having a bad day, and he'd send me stupid stuff in Messenger. And I had the light on, or the door open a while ago, and I got some sort of light bug chasing me down. Don't you squeak at me. Get away. Anyway, I don't know. He must have felt a disturbance in the force. That's all I can figure is he felt a disturbance in the force, because I could be in one of the worst moods you ever seen, and next thing you know, I'm getting a message through John, and it'd be something stupid as heck. He'll send me a stupid video, or he'll send me a stupid meme, or I couldn't help but bust out laughing. So he'd always make my day brighter. But he's going to be dearly missed. And man, I'm going to tell you what, God must have needed a rocker for his band, because John could rock. Man, that boy could play music. I didn't know, because my general doctor did. He was a surgeon. He said, we got to get in there, get it out. I said, okay. He just went in there, got it in, got it out. I never went to one of them fancy cancer doctors. All right, I missed it. Oh. How's your shoulder doing, Sonia? But yeah, God needed a heavy metal player for his band. So, and play gospel music. Oh, that boy could play gospel music and sing. Listening to him sing gospel music was like listening to an angel. He was so talented. I wish I had half as much, or I wish I had half as much talent that he had in his big toe in my whole body, because I would be very talented. He was awesome. But anyway, y'all. Oh, well, I'm glad you're clear now. I had uterarian, so they just went in there and yanked everything out. Hysterectomy fixed me right up. I was 30 years old. And you would think, I'm 52 now, so that's 22 years. You'd think I wouldn't have no hot flashes no more. Wrong. Hmm. I'm sorry, Sonia. So it's not doing any better, huh? I was hoping maybe it'd just pop back in place and you'd be good to go. Still ain't got my shop up. They're saying that they'll be here the 19th or 20th. to do it. Yeah. But as soon as he found it, he got in there. He just went in and went to cutting crap out. And he said, "Do you want me to leave your ovaries?" And he said, "If I do," he said, "you'll probably be having to have them out in a couple of years." I said, "No, I don't want to go through another surgery. You take it all out." So he took out the baby maker and just left the playpen. So anyway, and I was told, y'all, I was so scared. I was horrified because I was told if I didn't take estrogen, I would get a hairy face. I couldn't afford the estrogen. I was so scared that I was going to have a beard like a man, but I didn't. But uh, but yeah, I was scared to death I was going to have a beard because I was told if you didn't take estrogen, you'd either get a beard or go crazy. Well, shoot, I couldn't win any crazier. Or my way of thinking, I couldn't have been any crazier. Hey, Angel Lady, how are you, baby? You have all your parts in a beard. I don't have a beard. I don't shave neither. Now, my sister has to shave. She has a mustache. She can grow a better mustache than my husband. And a darker one, too. But I was thinking, Lord, I might have to shave my face. I might have to shave this. I might have to shave that. Nope. I am good, honey. Thank you. We talking about crazy people get fighting over toilet paper and Clorox wipes and hand sanitizer, but not a drop of food in their buggy. Well, if you don't eat, you ain't gonna need to poop, so therefore you won't need to wipe your butt. But people thought I was nuts because I was stocking up on medications. Well, my golly, if somebody's sick and they've got a quarantine in home, I'm going to have to be able to make them feel better. It is crazy, girl. I went to Walmart earlier today. Hey, Maria. Big hugs to you, honey. But I went to Walmart earlier today. It was a madhouse. But at least I did give some ladies that was fighting over toilet paper something to think about when I told them, I said, you ain't going to need toilet paper if you ain't got no food to eat because you ain't going to have to. Well, my exact words is you ain't going to have to shit. So you won't need to wipe your ass. I was getting a little perturbed, can you tell? Oh no. People in people in Oklahoma go nuts. We got 5 cases in Oklahoma now. But I am going to be doing a lot of canning hopefully this next week. I'm going to can up a lot of soups. I'm going to can up a lot of beans because Lord knows if I'm sick, ain't nobody going to cook. And I ain't going to feel like cooking. I can tell them go open a can of beans or a can of soup and we be good. And you know, if you got sick people anyway, they're not going to want no solid foods. They're going to want soup. So I'm going to be baking a lot of soup this week. Well, my daughter's school has already shut down all extracurricular activities. Now, see, I need to get some sauerkraut canned up, but I ain't got no cabbage, Jeffrey. And I don't want to go to Walmart and buy none. People be crazy there, and I'd be opening my mouth and might get an ignorant ass shot. But our school goes on spring break next week, and I'm going to be honest with you. It'll shock me if the school opens back up. It will shock me if the school opens back up. You have 191 cases and 3 deaths. Crap. Oh yeah, well you got to look at it this way. You got to look at it this way, Ray. All right, that's big money. Hockey, NBA. If they're taking the risk of losing millions of dollars, there's something up with this crap. So, you know, if they're taking losses like that, I got a flyby. I don't know what that was, but it sure whizzed by my head. But if they're taking deep cut losses like that, because they're losing millions, there's something to this. Oh yeah, Stella. Hey Gardner, I'm good, babe. How are you? Yeah, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that TP. But yeah, people going crazy. Yeah, exactly, Ray. Exactly. And you know what? I'll guarantee you, every blame one of us has stretched out socks, holy t-shirts that can be cut up. You can have one for, say, colored clothes for the number 2. You have a bucket there with water and some bleach and some of this stuff in it. You throw the number 2 deal in that one, but in the number 2 bucket. You throw the number 1 in the number 1 bucket. You take them, you wash them, use boiling water on them, throw them in your washer, and there you go. You know, Dave, I don't know. There's a possibility, but since they're calling it since they're declaring a national crisis or whatever they call it, they probably won't lose the money for it. Am I buffering for everybody else? I'm sorry, Ray. Oh, yeah, I remember my dream. I remember that dream every day. But yeah, my dream was fire, ice, and darkness. And it was going to start after the 27th. And it did, if you think about it. Look at all the fires that was in Australia. A lot of places getting ice where they never got ice before. Not sure what the darkness meant. Yeah, Oklahoma, I believe, is called the state of emergency too, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong on that. Oh, hey, Mary. Hey, Judy. I'm good, honey. How are you? Just jump in the shower for number 2. Oh, well, you're welcome, honey. But, people are getting paranoid. Darkness may mean the power goes out. If there's enough people getting sick, Donald, they're not going to be running those power plants. Have y'all got your water stocked up? Oh, it's just your phone. Okay, honey. Do y'all have your water stocked up? Oh, yeah. Sonya the dryer always eats one of them. Hey, Abe. It was back. Was it back in July that I told you about my dream? Jeffrey has a mind of a steel trap. He could probably tell you the exact day and time that I told about the dream. But I kept having this reoccurring dream, and God put it on my heart to tell everybody. And I was scared to death that people would think I was crazy. But I kept having a dream that there was fire, there was ice, and total darkness. And that's all I would see: fire, ice, and total darkness. You think it was in September? See, I told y'all, he has a mind of an elephant. I love that boy. Anyway, and it kept telling me after the 27th. After the 27th, something was going to hit. Okay? Well, Australia had all the fires. I forgot who it was that got hit with all the ice and snow. The only thing I haven't seen yet is the blackness. And it could be, hey, Pat. Well, if you have filters, honey, you're still going to have to you still need water. And I'll kind of tell you why. This is my reasoning behind it. Okay, If you don't have a rain catchment system, how are you going to have water unless you have a pond? And also, if, now this is a if, okay? I'm one of those 2 is 1, 1 is none type people, okay? If particles or something from a volcano, from the ash and stuff, get down in that water, how fast do you think it's going to clog up those filters? They're going to get clogged pretty fast. Well, you can't drink the water if there's volcano ash or whatever. You can't drink that water straight out of that deal that you've got coming in off your roof. That ash is going to be on your roof running into the system, and the ash is just like glass. You'd be drinking glass or water with glass in it. You know, so I'm all for people stocking up on water, even if you do have a system. So you meant your water tank's full, but that's my deal. I store rainwater, I store city water. I do have my filters. So but I have barrels, barrels, and barrels now of water. Didn't have them before, but I do have them now. Um, I have been filling up barrels out of my tap, and they will be ran through my. It's not a Berkey. I can't afford a Berkey, but my generic Berkey. Yep, you got to think ahead. Hey, thinking of others. How are you? So now, like I said, I didn't have them filled before, but since this crap is going on, I've got them filled. Okay. If I don't need them, that's okay too, because all that water I can take and use it to water my animals. I can use it to water my garden. I get to have a garden this year, y'all. Praise you, Jesus. Rick is tired of fighting with me. Well, the thing of it is, though, Amy Lynn, if the city ain't pumping water, darling, she ain't going to have no water. But yeah, if the city's not pumping water, she ain't going to have water. And I want to tell you what I do too, okay, y'all. When I'm canning, if I don't have enough jars to fill my canner with me too, if I don't have enough jars to fill my canner with, with produce, if I don't have enough jars of produce, I take water, put it in a jars, go ahead and fill up my canner. Then I do my pressure canning, and then I have distilled water. Yes, she can put them in milk jugs. Put it in milk jugs. Put it in juice jugs. You know, those juice jugs that you get juicy. Honey, I don't care if it's a 7-Up bottle. I don't care what type. Start saving you some water. Just don't. No, for my CPAP machine, Jeffrey, my CPAP machine, I have to have distilled water. So I make my own. You kidding? I don't iron. I might throw an iron at somebody. I only iron if it's a special occasion, okay? I don't have very many special occasions. Oh, y'all, I'm a grandma again. Little Spencer was born yesterday at 3:20 p.m. 6 pounds, 12 ounces, and 20 inches long. So I'm a Nana again. Hey, 2.5 acres. Thank you, thank you. Amen, Bruce. Amen. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Yeah, I have a new grandson. Well, you have to have distilled water also to make the colloidal silver. So, and again, I will be making colloidal silver after this weekend because that's when my deal gets here. Oh, TA, yes, you missed the toilet paper discussion, but I will repeat it for you. We had women in our town fighting over toilet paper. There's fighting over toilet paper, Clorox wipes. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that howling? Well, I'm gonna run it through my. I usually run it through my filter, Bruce, and then put it in my. What do you call it? That was my dog having a dream. He was a howling. Anyway, I usually run it through my filter, and then I put it in my canner and let it take care. So you didn't hear the howling? Old Blue was over there he was a howling big time. Anyway, we had people fighting. We had women fighting. Thank you. We had women fighting over potty paper, Clorox wipes, and hand sanitizer. And I'm talking fist fighting. And I was standing in line, and I got a smart mouth. They didn't have a lick of food in their carts, but they was fighting over crap paper. In my mouth, I was standing in line, and I said, well, I don't see any food in y'all's carts. I said, you ain't gonna need no, my exact words, you ain't gonna need no shit paper. If you can't shit, you got to have food to be able to shit. So they ended up going and getting food too. Yep, it can be. Hey, Sherry and Ricky, how are you? But yeah, it can be got at the RV places too. I know. I tell you what, my mouth, when people piss me off, the smart ass comes out. People think I'm this sweet little innocent thing. Ain't nothing sweet or innocent about me. I have a mouth that can make a sailor blush when I'm pissed. Hey, Christy. Oh, they done around here? They bought up all the alcohol. You can't get 99% alcohol. Yeah, you get this virus. Diarrhea is part of the deal for some people, not for all. I can tell you what the symptoms are. Just, I'm gonna try not to buffer while y'all are doing it. Uh, Fever, cough, shortness of breath, confusion. Where's the other ones? Well, they had a big old deal on one of them. It listed a crap load of them. Oh, I don't want no COPD newsletter. Runny, runny nose, coughing, sore throat. Crap. Oh, great. And I just lost it. Coughing, sneezing. Oh, it didn't give me it. Well, it's being hateful. But I was writing them all down the other day when I was reading it. Oh, that's me every day too. But yeah, they were talking about stomach flu coming with it, and I'm assuming what they're talking about, because, all right, let's just get real. When you have the cold and you have a flu, a lot of times you have the running trots. We're going to say it nicely. You have the running trots with it, okay? Because you're trotting as fast to that bathroom as you can. But the reason you have those running trots is because all the mucus that you end up swallowing, because you can't cough all of it out. Let's face it, you can't. You end up swallowing a lot of it. Well, and it comes out slimy. So therefore, when it comes out the poop chute, it comes out in the form of diarrhea. So the way this virus acts like a pneumonia. So, because you more or less drowned because your lungs fill up with water. And usually the first thing you lose is your kidneys because it shuts your kidneys down. Hey, appointed. Oh, honey, we was talking about the crazy people here in the States fighting over potty paper. They're crazy. Absolutely fighting over poop paper. So, oh, honey, I seen this personally. People were in line fighting over the crap paper. And you know what? They didn't have no food in their cart. And my deal was, why are you fighting over potty paper when you ain't got no food in your cart? Because if you ain't gonna eat, you ain't gonna poop. But I didn't say it in a nice way like that. No fighting here yet. In Oklahoma, there is. The people are crazy. Exactly appointed. The only things they had in their cart was toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and Clorox wipes. I mean, now hey, good old boy. Hey, Storm Spotter. Now I have food stored up. I ain't gonna lie to you, my family probably get by a good year. Now today, I thought, well, I do have medications back there, but I thought, I need to go through my medications and start rotating them out better than I do, y'all. I suck at rotating stuff out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I did. I stocked up on medicines today. And not one person had thought about medicines. If you got sick people, you're going to have to try to make them feel better. I will do my best. Let me write your name down, babe, because if I don't write your name down, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll forget. I ain't freaking out, but I did get, well, honey, I had a stroke. And I tell you what, I miss my brain more than anything. I have that CRS. But I did get some medications because you're not going to be able to treat people with hacking, coughing, and everything else and keep them halfway comfortable without medications. But yet all these people are thinking about is shit paper. And I'm sorry I said that, but it's true. Oh, is Twitter nuts? Hey, Tony, how you doing, brother? How is it going in Oklahoma City? Because I'm going to tell you what, people down here in my neck of the woods done went flipping crazy. Well, I bought medications. There's 4 of us at home now. So I made sure each one of us had a bottle of each. I made sure each one of us has a deal of each one of these. I made sure each of us have a bunch of these to get that mucus out. And of course, I've had heart attacks and I've had a stroke, so I have to have my heart medications. So I've got that. Then I got my stuff because they tell you when you're doing a fever, you rotate. You do aspirin, Tylenol, and ibuprofen. So I've got, don't know what I did with it, Oh, got my aspirins, generic Tylenol, my ibuprofen, and a whole crap load. I've got 15 total of these. That was my excursion of stocking up. Yes, I'm still in chat. And I have to have I have a CPAP machine that I have to have at night. But if I'm, if somebody's sick in my house, I'm looking at hey, Justin, I'm looking at that CPAP machine as a way to force oxygen into their lungs. I have a breathing machine because I'm prone to get pneumonia. And I have the albuterol and stuff like that. My doctor makes sure I have plenty of it. So if one of them gets sick, I can be helping them with breathing with the albuterol. I'm wanting one of those, if I can ever afford one of those little machines that makes its own oxygen, you know what I mean? Um, I would love. That's right. You stock up everything you're able to. I have a CPAP machine. It's kind of like a BiPAP, but it's a CPAP. But I have sleep apnea. So when I sleep at night, I quit breathing, period. And that thing forces air into me. It may not be pure oxygen that it's forcing, but at least it's forcing something, right? So, but if I can get me one of those, what are they called? They make their own oxygen. They're called a gin something. I found one on Amazon for $300 and something, but I can't afford it right now. Yeah, I have a crap load of Mucinex. I probably have well, there's only 15 pills in a bottle, so. And I tried to make sure each one of us had enough for 14 days, taking 4 pills a day. So I have a lot of Mucinex. You have 3 CPAPs? Now, see, I have a Mullen tincture, but I couldn't remember what it was for. I made it, but for the life of me, Duncan, I couldn't remember what I made it for. I told you, I have CRS. Yes, I have a small solar, I have a very small solar system that will run my CPAP machine. Not Amy Lynn. Anyway, now I did something about, I don't know if it was God or what, that told me to look into colloidal silver. And I was kind of ignoring the nudge. And then finally, colloidal silver come across my page. And I said, okay, Lord, I said, I'll look at it. And when I went to reading it, I was like, okay. So, due to the urging of God Almighty, I ordered me a colloidal silver machine that should be here Friday or Saturday. So I will be making my own colloidal silver this weekend, as long as he's willing. So come to find out, it's good for the flu. Honey, I gave $80-something for it. Well, by the time they got tax and all on it, it was 90. Crap, it was 90. It was close to $100 by the time I got taxes on it. Yeah, I know. But the thing of it is, Bruce, what I was thinking is if something happens, the power goes down, I can use the solar to do my silver. It comes with the silver, sweetheart. It comes with everything you need. It comes with the deal that monitors how many per million there is. It comes with it has everything you need for it except for the distilled water. And you have to use distilled water. It has to be distilled. But also, many of you know my daddy passed away in November. Well, my daddy was a welder. And he always kept stuff like silver solder and stuff like that around. And it's 99.9% pure silver. So I've got rolls and rolls of silver. Thank you, Mama. Boy, we got everybody. We got 30 people and 29 thumbs up. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are awesome. And half of y'all I haven't even met until tonight. But yeah, I was watching some of her videos too. Thank you, Storm Spotter. I lost my daddy November the 13th. We buried my daddy November the 16th, and his birthday was November the 17th. So that was, holy crap, 35 thumbs up and 30 people. Y'all are awesomeness. But we buried him the day before his 89th birthday. And Mama laughed. She goes, Sister, she said, I got to go through Daddy's clothes. And she said, I got to get rid of Daddy's clothes. And I just looked at her. And I said, You going to get rid of Daddy's overalls? And she said, Yeah. I said, Can I have them? Y'all, of course, they didn't fit my daddy like they do me. They were really tight on my daddy. He had to have the sides out. He had to have them unbuttoned. But these are my daddy's. They're a little big, you know. But I've got 29 pair of my daddy's overalls. So if you see me in overalls, yes, I have clean ones on every day, but I have 29 pair of them. So, yeah, I wear my dad's overalls. My daddy, bless his heart, he had to have the galluses. Okay, y'all. My daddy, I love my daddy. He reminded me of a pregnant Indian, though. Quit smoking in the bitch. I know, Dave. I know. Brother, believe me, I know. But my daddy, he had to have his I had to put the galluses clear up here to make them to where they fit me a little bit better. They're long enough in the legs. But Daddy had his galluses all the way let out. But you can see how far I even have mine doubled up. And he had the sides open, and they were still skin tight on him. So whenever somebody had asked me to describe my dad, I'd tell them he looks like a pregnant Indian. Oh. Let's see, my birthday is November 5th. Katie Bug's birthday is November the 10th. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, people asked me to describe my dad, and I told them he looked like a pregnant Indian. Oh, it's okay, Angel. Hey, y'all mind if I step over and get me some water real quick? See, Peepaw's was November the 4th. And we lost Peepaw in October. Yeah, October. But it was so strange. Because I ended up getting Peepaw's computer. And it was so strange because Peepaw always called me and would tell me happy birthday because he remembered mine because his was the day before mine. And it was in December. It was January when I finally got to hook up Peepaw's computer. And when I turned it on and it got set up, um, the notifications came up and it said, call Dana, tell her happy birthday. So people told me happy birthday from the grave. I'm going to step over and get water. Oh, I hit that. Oh. Hey, Joe. Good night, good old boy. You take care, honey. And thank you for coming. Yeah, it's not our own. But yesterday I had to take Rick to Tulsa, and he had to have a CAT scan done on his hips. Yeah, you can't have our toilet paper, y'all. Just can't have our toilet paper. We'll fight over it, evidently. Crazy. Anyway, night, Sherry. Um, Dang, y'all. That went right out of my brain. Oh, anyway, I had to take Rick to have a CAT scan done on his hips yesterday. We will find out Monday what's going to happen, what's going to have to be done for him, because I won't have my legs redone until he's fixed. Oh, night, Mama. But yeah. So I'll find out Monday what the doctor says, and then if it's that, they may have to send him to a surgeon, and we'll see if he gets hip replacements. Ugh, y'all, it's so hot. Either that or I'm having a heck of a hot flash. Look, I can get a ponytail up now, y'all. Lasagna, you're late if you're just now hearing the water. Well, thank you, Joe. I think I have hot flashes. I think it's hot flashes coming on. Oh, girl, I'd say it was in the 80s here today. I'll tell you in a minute. It was hot. It was hot. It was hot. Well, maybe I won't. My phone's dead. I'll be able to tell you in a little while. Coffee makes you sweat. Well, I ain't got no coffee. But I think it was in the 80s today. It was hot. I was a panting. This little fat woman was burning up. I'm not either. I like it when it's between 30 and 50. That's my sweet spot. 30 degrees, I can still be running around outside in shorts and still coming in the house complaining I'm hot. But when it gets over 60, it's like, fat girl. Oh man, Oklahoma was hot as Hades today. It's going to be 61 today and 78 tomorrow. Well, it was, ugh. Said my phone's charged enough to power on. I do get you charged. It ain't got enough charge in it. Tell me about it. I can put on layers in the winter to get warm. I can't take off enough in the summer because I don't want to see it, and I'm sure nobody else does. Oh, wow, 63 there. But yeah, I can put on enough to get warm. I can't take off. I mean, yeah, I can't take off enough to. I have an iPhone. My son gave it to me. I think it's an iPhone 8 Plus. And I still ain't learned how to use the stupid thing correctly yet. So there we go. But yeah, I have not learned how to use the thing correctly. I try. I've been having troubles with it. They're wanting me to upgrade. I looked at them. I said, I can't afford one of y'all's newfangled phones. That one was free. My son gave it to me. He is doing good. I have an Android and I liked it. I liked the Android better than I do the iPhone. But I knew how to use it. This one, I've had it almost a year and I still can't do it right. Hey, DIY in it, how are you doing, darling? Androids are so much simpler to use. They're so much simpler. This iPhone is just like, oh, you have Samsung Galaxy 10. I had a LTZ and I loved it. But yeah, I had an LTZ and loved this crazy thing. Then my son gets me this. Not Angel Lady. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. All right. Can somebody explain to me why they charge me $15 a month, $15.99 exactly, for iCloud or whatever? Because I mean, I never signed up for it, but I have to pay $15 a month for it, or almost 16. And then next thing I know, I'm getting hit with iTunes, having to pay for iTunes, and I'm like, but I don't use it. And it says, honey, I can't, every time I go to the website to click to try to get it turned off, it won't let me. Well, if I'm paying for extra storage, I shouldn't have this stupid thing telling me my storage is full then. Ah. But see, I don't like this thing. If I could get me another Android, I would. But poor folk have poor ways, you know. If I could get rid of the iPhone, I'd get rid of it in a heartbeat. I liked my Android. Hey, Heather. Well, you know, I was at the Apple store yesterday because the phone's screwed up. Never even thought to ask them to look into it. My niece has it. And see, now it's saying it's not. Well, that's probably because it ain't plugged in, you dingy dong. Told you I miss my brain more than anything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't find a place for a storage card. I have to do something. Well, see, I'd have to have an unlocked Android because I have AT&T. I'll have to do that. I have to do that. Mine has a SIM card, but it don't have a extra card to put memory on. Oh wow, yours is Verizon. Good night, Christy. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. You have straight talk. Well, see, the only thing is out here, I No, it's a SIM card is all they told me. They didn't say nothing about SD. They just said a SIM card that has my information for my phone on it. So, yeah, this just has my service on it. The card that's in here is only has my service on it. No, I don't have one for storage. No, it doesn't have a place for one, Mary. Yeah, now it's coming on. Let's see weather. Oh, crap. What the heck? Stop it. It's 67 here right now at night. Oh, good night. Good night, Brenda. Are you leaving? Oh, wow. But mine didn't have a key. Unless it come with to my son, but my son didn't give me no key. I wouldn't have known how to work the stupid thing anyway. But anyway, we was trying to figure out why mine's not picking up data. It's showing I have no data, and I do. But the only time it shows data is when I connect to Wi-Fi. That's been going on for over 3 weeks now. So I took my phone to AT&T yesterday. Well, it'd be the day before yesterday now. And they said, "Oh, it's your phone. You got to take it to Apple." I took my phone to Apple. Apple looked, did a diagnostics and everything. Said, "There's nothing wrong with your phone. That it's your SIM card." I said, "Okay." So he said, "You're going to have to go back to AT&T. I'm sorry." So I went to AT&T yesterday afternoon. They put a new SIM card in it, and it's still doing the same thing. And now they're saying that there's just something wrong with it. Hey, Simple Joys, how are you, sweetie? You tried calling me when? Which number did you try to call me on? The 1175 or the 8264182? Yes, I have a headache phone. Well, see, that's just like the NBA, hockey. And I'm sure, baseball season's coming up. it's going to be that way too. So, uh, they're delaying it. Well, the thing of it is, oh, wrong number. I had to send it to you in a messenger. Not Mary. You take care. Oh, I hope you feel better, honey. No, ma'am, I'm not. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to even do the one in Oklahoma. I had to weigh my options. I could go to the meetup in Oklahoma and the shindig, or I could have a garden. With the way things is going, I chose the garden. Oh, I'd love to meet you too, honey. But I had my choice and I had to choose the garden because the garden is going to provide for me and my family. And oh, okay, Mary, I sure will, sweetheart. Yes, I get to have a garden this year. Hubby has fought me since I had the stroke because he didn't want me out in the heat. I tell you what, let's bow our heads and say a prayer if you don't mind. Our most righteous Heavenly Father, Lord, I come to you. We lift Mary up to you, that you be with her and cure her of the cancer, if it be in your will, Lord. Lord, please be with her and her family and the doctors. Make sure they have the knowledge to do what you need them to do. Lord, please be with all the people that are suffering with the virus right now and all the people that's getting anxiety over it. Lord, just wrap your arms around them, hold them tight, let them know that everything will be okay. Lord, we ask everything be done in your will and not our will. We thank you for all the blessings you have given us, Lord. Lord, I want to thank you for everybody that's come in here tonight and be with them. In your name I pray. Amen. I figure all that's gonna be canceled. I'm gonna be honest with you. I figure it's all gonna be canceled. But you never know. You really never know. But I would rather be home working in my garden. I mean, I want to meet everyone. I want to meet them so bad. Like Angie. I want to meet Angie so bad I can't stand it. But God has a reason that I got these two options. And I chose the food for my family because if I spend that money to go someplace, it won't be putting food on my table for my family. So But I thought, well, if Angie decides they're coming down and they have to come through Oklahoma anyway, I thought, shoot, I'll meet them somewhere. I got a dog on a sack, y'all. But yeah. Okay. Okay, Storm Spotter. Yes, darling, I would love to have some dill seeds. Oh my goodness gracious. See, all the sporting events like my daughter's school, they've been canceled. Period. They're canceled. Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Oh, Sonia, I'm sorry, sweetheart. But I'm seriously thinking once all this mess is over with, just inviting people. I mean, I have 23 acres. Y'all, we can pop some tents and just have a big old get together here and enjoy each other's company and roast some weenies. I mean, heck, y'all, we can pop tents. I mean, if you pop a tent, you're not paying room rental. You're not having to pay anything to pop a tent. And just have fun. Just sit and actually visit and enjoy each other and just learn from each other. And we could have a big old slumber party. Hmm? You can see all my animals and the one that thinks he's a stupid dog. Yeah, more one-on-one. And just say, okay, y'all, everybody bring a package of weenies. Everybody bring a package of buns. And we'll all grab chips and pop. And we'll just have a big party all weekend long. Yes. Yes, thinking of others. They run out of pasta sauce and peanut butter. Oh my gosh, Truth. Or Polly. I mean, you figure 23 acres would hold a lot of people, y'all. But let's make sure this stupid virus is over. And, people could set up, they could bring their stuff if they sell things. Shoot, you could sell it here. I mean, heck, y'all can barter. All right, Simple Joys, you take care, sweetheart. That is an awesome name, Utter. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, no. But yeah, we could do a whole weekend of it, and it wouldn't cost nobody nothing. People can come and set up, you know, set up their booths, sell their crafts, shoot, barter. And if people wanted to donate, say somebody made whatever, they wanted to do a donation, we could do numbers at the door and give gifts away if they want to give something for a gift, Just have fun. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Domino, you're sure crinkling a sack. Oh, my gosh, y'all. I got a question. I've been hearing a lot of conspiracy theories. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, okay? Because China done burn their money, right? Do you think that's going to happen here too? Because if you think about it, money is one of the dirtiest things there is. And if they do that, does that mean the mark is coming? They're already wanting to get people to get those deals, those chips put in them, so that when they're scanned, all their medical information is on it. So what's y'all theory on that? Because we didn't know China burned their money. And it's one of the germiest things there is. So what do y'all think? I wouldn't do it either. I just, You don't think so either? Hi, ZE. I hope not. But I'm hoping that it don't come to that. I'm really hoping it don't come to that. But I've been hearing all sorts of conspiracy theories. Some will make sense, but some don't make any sense at all. Yeah, but most of our money anymore is paper. Oh, I don't want no. I don't want to be in no work camp. I'd die. I'm getting too old for that. I'd love to go back to the gold standard, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. There's not enough gold. Well, this may be the point where money does kill us, though. Yeah, true money is gold and silver. Yeah, there's. Do y'all realize the gold that's stored in Fort Knox ain't even ours? I agree, ZE. I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But the thing of it is, if they do the barter system again, that's the problem. They don't get their tax money. Oh, I agree, Gardner. I agree. Oh, I know, Eder. I know. I know. If you get to thinking about it, it's kind of scary. But yet, none of us really think about. We go to the store, we buy underwear, okay? How many people has handled those underwear? I mean, yeah, we bring them home and we wash them. But how many people has handled those underwear? Oh, yes. Yes, Polly, I agree. You think about it, your underwear, your bras, everything that goes to your sensitive parts has been fondled. Okay? It just, uh, Well, I'll be darned, Heather. Who made those, Z? Uh, Antibacterial underwear. I mean, what did they do? Did they squirt a bunch of what is it? Germinex in them or something? I don't know. It looks like it would burn your pooty poo. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, that's true. That's true, Polly. I've got to get a bunch of herbs planted too. I'm doing my garden in a container garden this year because Rick says it will be easier for me. But hey, he just finally agreed to let me have one. So I'm just like, yay. You know how many times I've went into Walmart and seen where people took their old nasty shoes off and stuck them in the box and wore out the new ones? I think that's why they don't have boxes no more. They have them hanging on those little deals. If I go in there and I see an old pair of shoes hanging one of those little deals, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh. It depends on what pine, though, Polly. Some pines will kill you. It has to be the right pine. You can't just go out and get regular pine needles. Hey, Big Dreams Homestead. How are you, sweetheart? I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I was in Tulsa with my husband. Oh, for the ones that's just coming in, I got a new grandbaby. He was born the 11th at 3:20 afternoon. He weighed 6 pounds and 12 ounces, and he is 20 inches long. I can't remember which pine it was, but there is one pine that will kill you. I don't remember if it's a western, eastern. Yeah, his name is Spencer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. His name is Spencer, honey. But yeah, and he had a head full of hair. He had black hair. Brittany said once he was born, he better have a lot of hair because she had so much heartburn. But yeah, he was born the 11th at 3:20 in the afternoon. Yeah, he did. He gave mom a lot of indigestion. Bless her heart, she was eating antacids like crazy. She could drink water. and get indigestion. She said, Mama, he's killing me. Um, well, y'all, I've been on here over 2 hours. Y'all want me to stay? You want me to go? What do you want me to do? I'm with you, people. I just don't want to. I just don't want to bombard all y'all's time. You're going to be up another 20 minutes? Okay. Now that put a song in my head. Free and easy down the road I go. It's 5:30. What else is there to do? Y'all, I haven't gotten any videos. I've been gone about every day. And I haven't had time for videos at all. Will I be doing a night owl request if you just started? Oh, don't make me sing. I can't sing. Oh, I can't be up no 4 more hours, y'all. You're going to do a video or you're going to do it live? Oh, thank you. Boy, when I seen that rooster, I grabbed him up. Oh, y'all, guess what I found? Let me go get them. They wasn't roosters, but it was blue. Rick took me to Big Lots yesterday. Hello, Dom. Boy, I tell you what, it's kind of hard trying to step around dogs. Okay. Here's the bowls. And they have those little, look like hammered. Well, that's not easy. I'll leave it there. Then here's the salad plates. And there's the big plates. And they're plastic. So maybe my niece won't break them. Because all my glass dishes, she has broke. Thank you, thank you. I was wanting the rooster ones, but they didn't have rooster ones at Big Lots. And I couldn't afford them. So I got these. Oh, you need to get a PC. They're everyday dishes. I don't have good dishes. All my dishes I use every day. So now I do have different ones for different seasons, but they're used every day during the season. Yeah, that's when I seen them. I was like, "Oh, I gotta have those." But yeah, I do have like, well, hold on. See, these are plastic too. These are my fall ones. This is my winter. So I have plates for every season. But these will work for spring and summer, so woohoo. Yeah, but she's broke. Thank you. Those are glass. And my niece has broke just about all of them. So I only have like a serving of 2 left. So that girl's rough as a cob. She don't pay attention when she's putting dishes in the sink. Yes, I have seasonal tableware. She just I have one of those big cast iron sinks and she don't pay attention. She just throws the stuff in there and it just shatters. So I have went to plastic. She just throws them in the sink. She don't pay attention to what she's doing. Yeah, I was going to, but people said smoke, so I just smoked. I've done decided if YouTube can let people drink on their lives, they should let me smoke a cigarette. But yeah, I mean, she's went through. I had to put my blue willow plates up, period, because I had a service of 12 and I'm down to a service of 4 because she's she don't care. And honestly, the plastic is a lot lighter to store. No, I haven't done no test fighting, but I told him, I said, I catch y'all putting these in the microwave, and I said, I'm gonna blister y'all's butts. She just looked at me. She's 24. I said, these are not microwave safe. I said, there is a glass plate in there that is microwave safe that y'all can use in the microwave. Y'all just have to wash it after you get through heating up whatever you're heating up. Ugh. I've been trying so hard to have an understanding with her. She just does not comprehend. Either that or she just don't care. One of the two. It's probably a bit of both. She was wanting to go and stay with her stepdad a couple of days. And of course, I had to find out, I have some of the 70s Corel, with the flowers and the yellow butterflies. That it breaks. It breaks. Trust me, I broke it. Don't know how I broke it, but I have broke it. But it usually just breaks in half. The 70s stuff. It don't just shatter and shard everywhere. But we went to her lawyer's. Well, it would be yesterday now. And I told her lawyer, because she's not going to stay with her dad. And I asked if she could go. He said no, because she has to be in your custody. Well, she left the room, and I looked at him. I said, listen here. I said, I need a break. I said, I've had 3 months. I really need a break. And he says, well, just wait till after court. Just wait till after court. So we got to go back to court on the 20th. So but I'm hoping someday I'll get a reprieve. Because I told him, I said, y'all's going to either have to find somebody that's approved that can babysit her, or you're going to have to find her another place for her to live, because I've got to have a life too. So thank you. Thank you for praying for my sanity. But she's doing better. It's just she's still way out there. Oh, y'all, I'm getting so sleepy. I thank you. I appreciate the prayers. So, y'all, I've been on 2.5 hours now. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, because I've got to be up at 5:30 in the stinking morning to get Kate off to school. So, it's hard. Hey, Brian, how are you, honey? But God don't put anything on us that we can't handle, right? He must be one tough mamma jamma. So, I'm sorry you was coming in as I was leaving, Brian. Yeah, so about now. So, y'all remember. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Y'all remember the world is a better place because you all are in it. Don't ever, ever, ever forget it. And I do love you, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye. Oh,